Okay, I really want to talk about the high that I literally just discovered seconds before recording. But my low yesterday, um, last night, like before I went to bed, I kind of felt like I was getting a sore throat a little bit. But, I took some ibuprofen and I actually slept pretty soundly. So, I shouldn't, because, it's weird. I've been sick for almost a week now, kind of, because it started with post-nasal drip on Tuesday afternoon, so yeah, it'll be almost a week. And, I've been taking, Mucinex and everything, but, when I first get up and I cough something pretty big and it feels like I coughed something up, it's weird. I mean, if I actually have you-know-what, then this is a pretty weird way of showing it, because outside of the cough, post nasal drip, and here's the thing, a sore throat would be I swallow something and I immediately feel pain. This is in one spot in my throat where it hurts. So that's sort of what I'm dealing with. But I took ibuprofen last night and I slept pretty soundly, so that was really nice. But anyway, yeah, so my low is that maybe I am a little bit worried. But physically, I feel okay. Think of it this way, if I had you-know-what, it probably already started a week ago, so maybe I'm halfway there, I don't know. I mean, I don't. I have a lot more symptoms than just simply, coughing and barely a sore throat, especially when all it took to calm down the sore throat was ibuprofen, so I should be, hold on. I'm knocking on wood right there. So, yeah, that's my low. My high, okay, literally seconds before I came here, I had everything set up, ready to go. I put my, computer, picked it up and put it away, right? And so I can get up and do what it is I had to do. So I sit back down, not realizing that, my phone, computers, everything in place, and literally this happened. And it stayed exactly like this the entire time I was moving. So I have a brand new trick to play with. Sideways. That's awesome. Oh, man. I'm going to get, 0 mileage out of it, but you know what? I thought it was kind of cool. I shouldn't have that be a gimmick for it, though. Then again, I made the ability for me to be able to use my hands a gimmick for a video. We're way beyond that at this point. I don't know. I'm being silly. So, there's that. And, my act of kindness was, actually, for once this actually happened. I was actually at the greatest place on earth, Wegmans, and I was leaving. And I was getting ready to, put my card away, but I see some guy who's about to walk in, sir, I'm done with my card if you want to use it. And he actually took it! Holy cow! Yeah. I know, I've already had several times where my act of kindness was that, only they didn't take it. But, at least often that's the polite thing to do. He actually took it this time. That completely threw me by surprise. And it was awesome. So, yeah. Yeah. See what I mean? It's clearly I have, post-nasal drip still. And I'm taking, Mucinex and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I need to get, something stronger. I don't know. So, good morning and happy Tuesday, everyone. It is Tuesday today. I'll be honest, Monday seemed rather kind of, quiet. Because I was sure that The Voice was actually going to premiere last night. But it turns out it premieres, 13 days from now. So, the 19th. So, yeah, today's the 6th. So, 13 plus 6 is 19. So, Monday, October 19th. So, yeah. That, there we go. You gotta, this is not coffee, you gotta, clear something up, Anyway, so let's talk about all the picks that I made yesterday. So I ended up being right. The Chiefs won and the Packers won. The only game that was legitimately postponed was the Steelers and the Titans due to some people testing positive for you know what. So I actually did a little bit of updating, and here's my pen, my handy dandy notebook, and here is my you can read it, my I call it my right wrong record. Basically, it's basically, you know, for every game I get right and for every game I get wrong, and if there's a tie, I just sort of, you know, put as a tie. But oh, sorry, I can't tell. Sometimes I can't really tell. But if you'll notice, I numbered all the weeks up to week 17. So, you know, the number's already there. A part of me is wondering why I just simply don't put like and one for any of these, but you know, you never want to rule out the possibility that there's going to be more than one tie in the season. So, you know, there's that. But this week 4 just ended, and as of right now, I've gotten 44 games right so far this year. I've gotten 18 wrong this year, and I got that one tie because the Bengals and the Eagles tied. So there you go. A little bit of a housekeeping right there. Keep the pen on hand, so it's already ready to go. Very nice. And it seemed kind of weird. Sorry, also, yesterday seemed kind of like depressing. It's just that, I mean, again, my Cowboys lost, but that's beside the point. Honestly, I mean, to be perfectly honest, I've given up on my Cowboys almost completely. Like, we're going to get a win here and there. And yeah, I'm going to be picking my Cowboys practically every week because I am that much of a fan where even though, by all accounts, I really shouldn't have any hope anymore, you know, I'm still going to cheer and hope they win. But it's not looking too pretty, folks. It's really not. Really wish it was, but sadly that's not the case. With that said, you know, the thing that really bothers me the most is just we were so close to getting. I mean, I shouldn't even be saying this now because it really could be subject to change. Actually, with our luck, it's going to be even longer. We were this close to getting to chapter 1000 in One Piece this year. Like, I mean, I put a link in the description in yesterday's video, but should you not have seen it, let me give you a brief rundown of what's going on. The way that publishing One Piece works is basically they're about 4 chapters ahead in terms of like if 92 is done, 93 is like 3/4 of the way there, 94 is about halfway there, and we'll say 95 would be about 1/4 of the way there. So yeah, 92 and 3 and 4, so 4, right? And when Ichiro Oda, the creator of One Piece, is sick, you know, we can't really draw. And even though 992 is most likely done right now, I think Shueisha decided to push it back simply because, like, they want 1000 to be, like, the first big thing that happens in 2021. And in a year that's been very, let's be honest, downright horrible, you know, I get it. I mean, I've been saying, like, since the beginning of July, that if your year's already been ruined, I really wouldn't blame you for thinking that. But, I mean, yeah, it is kind of, I mean, if the world wasn't upside down the way it was, we'd already be at chapter 1000. Easily. In fact, it probably would have just recently happened. But, it is what it is. So, by the time we get to chapter 997, chapter 1000 will have already began, like, about 1/4 of the way there to being done, roughly. And, like, it would have already been 2021. And, I mean, again, I wanted, like, chapter 1000. I want to show you guys chapter 1000 right now, but it does not even exist yet. I mean, 992 definitely exists because, all you gotta do is just, put online for people to read. But, 1,000 is just like, it's the number. I mean, again, I just did day 1,000 a week and a half ago. So I know it's pretty special. Oh, well, I guess we are going to have to, ring in the new year with chapter 999. Actually, let me look up something for a second. Calendar, let's say, 2020 calendar, okay. So, let's see. Okay, December 31st is going to be a Thursday. Hey, cool. Theoretically, I'll be doing chapter 999 on my birthday. Actually, I just real. Hey, you know what? I can always do the reaction on a different day. But, yeah. Theoretically, happy birthday to me, huh? That's going to be pretty sweet. Yeah, sorry, some of it's just sort of recapping what happened, yesterday. It's just that, I guess with just how close we are to 2020 being over. I mean, again, we got to make a fourth quarter 2020 comeback. It's just getting really, frustrating, just like how much left we still have to go. But thankfully, it's not too far away. Yeah. In case any of you guys who are just started watching recently are wondering, this is the first time I've made a video when I've been sick. In fact, literally when I first started making videos, not like 10 days into 2018, I was sick with like a fever and like chills and everything. Seriously, I was out for like a couple days. But, I started making videos and, the rest sort of, took care of itself. And naturally, I've shown zero signs of stopping. So it doesn't look like, day 9. I remember I was a baby back then. I had only just turned 28 not long ago. Now I am turning 31 in less than 3 months. And, actually, that's like, a lot of my friends have already turned 30 or about to turn 30. If you're struggling with, like, sort of going to that transition, let me just tell you right now, don't be nervous. You can be anxious. You have every right to be. It's your birthday. It's your special day. You can feel however you want to. But you should know that, for the most part, it's up to you to decide how you feel. Remember, it's not how old you're going to be or how old you are. It's how you are being old. I'm 30 years old. I'm making videos. I'm talking about stupid kid stuff like One Piece and Pokemon. You're pretty sure that, not normal is the normal. Oh, that should be today's video. Not normal is the normal. And I'm okay with that. It's hip to be a square. Yeah, this would be a rectangle. This is more akin to a square. So, yeah. Remember, kids, all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. Whatever shape you are, or however you feel, you should be happy being you, and that's really what it boils down to. That's what you want to be. In terms of what's going on like tonight, there's going to be a new episode of The Weakest Link. I'm wondering if maybe I could make... See, with shows like The Masked Singer and America's Got Talent, it's great for me to do my thoughts on those consistently because, it's an ongoing story. The Weakest Link, for more or less, is a game show in which, you have different people every week. It's not like this is a tournament of, all the champions of The Weakest Link automatically, get together for one ultimate showdown. Kind of like what they do with Chopped. Problem is, though, with Chopped, it just happens so at random and, not very often I would forget to do it. I could probably quickly talk about Chopped. I really like watching Chopped. today is Tuesday, so Food Network always has like a massive Chopped marathon. So that'd be fun to do, right? But for the most part, it's just one of those things where, I mean, it's not really worth talking about because with Shop, there's so much to talk about. You wouldn't even know where to start or where to begin. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. So, in terms of everything else that's going on at this moment in time, nothing else really. Just got to get through today, tomorrow. Tickle. There we go. Yeah, a friend of mine back during wrestling practice in high school taught me that if you do this while coughing, it actually sort of like helps out a little. I've been doing it ever since. That's why I'm beating my chest like a grown man, because I am a grown man who makes videos and talk about nerdy stuff like superheroes and Pokemon and One Piece. Anyway, like, favorite, share, the subscribe button, follow me on the social media, join me guys on YouTube. I'm very happy to make this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And remember, if you guys want to talk to channel, we're going to be here to lend an ear and always back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.